Come on, what's everybody doing on a Monday night at 9:15 in the evening? Obviously more important than sitting on YouTube. Is there anybody out there? Obviously not. I'm all alone. Nobody's out there. Nobody wants to watch me. I've got half a battery on my laptop and nobody wants to watch me. It's just not good enough. Right, what am I going to do then? Let's drill some holes since nobody's here. Hello! Somebody's there eventually. Good question. About 1 meter by 600. 1,000 by 650 ish. About that size. Not sure. I've got a couple of 3D printer control boards. I've got a Duet board. I've got a couple of Linux boards. Not sure. Bearings. So I have Highwind 35mm rails for the bed. So they're pretty chunky. They're all AH grade, high tolerance. So I've got 2 of those for the bed. That's for the gantry. Yeah, quite costly. About 1,000 on, no, about 800 on linears, I suppose. Nearly 1,000 on linear rails. It's all high wim. So all this sort of guided rail for every axis. But overall, I think it'll only be a couple of thousand to build the whole thing. So the most expensive part is these, but you know, your machine's only as good as these are, really. So spindle. Supposed to be 4 kilowatt, but I doubt that very, very much. So yeah, I've only just started, really. It's I do apologise. I've only got the camera on the laptop, so it's just a welded construction at the moment. No, it's not a water-cooled spindle, that one. It's air-cooled, actually. I think, yeah, it's air-cooled. Just air. 25 mil collet. It's quite substantial. Got another one over here. You can see that one. That'll do an 8x4 sheet, and that's only got a little crest spindle on it. Which bit? The spindle? The spindle was actually off at Amazon. So the spindle and the inverter drive was Amazon. I've not tried it yet, so I've no idea what it's like. Amazon special. So yeah, I've just come in tonight to do a little bit. This was a project I designed, drew it all up, and I'm just building it as I think now. I've gone totally off the design of what I was going to build. Yeah, you're probably right. Water cooling is probably better than air cooled. I suppose it's my first CNC machine, and I didn't want the hassle of water cooling for the first sort of machine. I suppose we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Mainframe, MS, and nut and bolt. So this one that's on the floor is welded. Crappy camera. So this one is all totally welded. The one that's over there is it's just laser cut plates, bolted with Maytech aluminium extrusion. That's not my machine, that one actually. It's actually my friend's. So he's building his machine here. This is my one. It's a bit smaller. So yeah, it's early days. Very early days. But I've got all the components. I've had all the components for nearly a year now. It's just wooden frame. How is? Sorry, I don't know what you mean wooden frame. How is? So yeah, no wood on this one. All steel. Pretty thick stuff as well. I mean, sort of 8-10 mil is the thinnest on here. I suppose those are 6 mil wall thickness, and the main frame is 6 mil wall thickness. Pretty solid. I don't know if I'm going to get into machined yet or use epoxy to level it off like some people try and do. So I don't know. There's a couple of machining companies near me that I can weld all this up and get it machined. CNC main problem is CNC working the same time as PC is working. Yeah, I've got many PCs, so yeah. Don't know where to start with it. Really, it's one of those jobs. It's can't wait to get it built, but don't really know where to go with it now. Oh, they're right. So I will use a DTI, yeah, dial gauge. So yeah, I will obviously dial everything in once it's built. Like I say, I might weld it all up, make it solid, and then take it to a company down the road and now machine everything parallel and square and flat for me, and then I can bolt the rails to that. But we'll see. I've always got a dial test to check everything. I've never built a CNC machine before. Built many other machines, but this is the first CNC. So, and I didn't want to make it out of aluminium. Virtually everything I make is out of aluminium, and I want to do something out of steel for once. So that's why I've done the steel. So yeah, there's lots to do, lots of plates to drill, and fit in place, lots of things to think about. Okay, take care. All the best. Might see you soon. I'm going to carry on. So yeah, have a good night's sleep. anyone who's still watching. So I've got 8 of these plates I need to drill out, and 4 to make with clearance holes and 4 to tap out. Hello there, anyone? How you doing? Yeah, I've not been on YouTube for a long time. Mad year for everybody, should I say? And many things have happened in the last 2 years since I've been on, but so thought I'd do a live stream, come back on, and maybe start a new YouTube series with my new project, which is CNC machine. So yeah, I'm in the working away in the workshop, making some plates to weld on and just try and make some progress. Good to see you. Thank you for coming on. Hope you're well. So yeah, I've drilled one out and I'm lazy, so I'm just going to put them together, mark them up and drill them all the same. So I'm going to get on and do this, and yeah, back in a minute. So what's everyone up to tonight? Are you got your own projects on the go, or are you looking for inspiration for a new project? What is it? One of the two, I'm sure. This is probably not the best idea in the world, so I'm going to hope to own inspiration. Ah, good. Yeah, well, I mean, this is where I got my inspiration from, is YouTube. So otherwise I wouldn't be building my own. But yeah, hopefully you will build one yourself one day. And I think that's probably the best way to do it, is build your own. So good luck. I hope you start one soon. I've been wanting to build one for 10 years, maybe more. So a long time, 10 years, and I've only just started now. So you'll get there one day. All right, so I've clamped these together, and I'm going to try and just pilot drill through the little holes I've made. I'm probably going to make a right mess of this. We'll see. I could do it all on the pillar drill, but I'm lazy, so I have some things. But maybe I will use the pillar drill. Not quite up to it. I don't want to go through that effort. Okay, reevaluate. Yeah, I think that's going to take forever with this, so I'm just going to spot drill them and then put them on the pillar drill. I think that's going to be there forever. Not quite. Up to it. Oh well, so I've marked another one up. It's the same. Just gonna have to drill them one at a time on the pillar drill. That's just gonna kill me battery drill, I think. So back in a minute. Right, that's 2 done of 8. Only 6 more to go. Okay. I did draw it up in a plan. Yes, there was a plan. Excuse me. Let me just move this table. Oh, sorry. Laptop's about to fall off. Yeah, there was a plan. I did draw it all up in CAD. Well, actually, Fusion 360, should I say? But I don't know. When I come to build it, I didn't stick to the plan. I just started cutting steel, and I've stuck it together how I thought. I don't know. Yeah, I did draw it all up, but I've not made it like the plan. I don't know why. And for guides, it's all this. I'll show you. Oh my great. Yeah. That's my linears. They're all high win. So that's the ones for the bed. Put it out the way. Pretty heavy. Ooh. Oh, God. and the smaller baby ones for the actual gantry. I think they're a metre long. So the bigger ones are 1.3. Yeah, they are HG35s. Probably a bit oversized for the machine, but hey, these are HG25s, HGR 25H. So that's the ones for that bit. And I've got some other high winds for the Z axis, which I think HGR 20s. Yeah, HGR 20s. I bought all this about a year ago. So I've had all of this for a year. It's been sat doing nothing for a year. So I can't wait to put it to use. It's just dead money. Sat doing nothing at the moment. Got all the ball screws. 20mm ball screws for all axes. Same again, sat here doing nothing at the moment. So I just need to get my backside into gear and build it. Which is why I'm here tonight at 9:45. 10 to 10, whatever it is. Okay. It's still printing. Excellent. That's good. My printers. So the printer I built, I suppose, it's about 4 years ago now. Maybe 5 years as I first built my first printer. And that's actually here, in the corner. And it hasn't been used for 2 years now. 2 sad years. Broken, desolate, in need of repair. Done nothing for 2 years. And I've got my little TiVo Michelangelo. Is it Michelangelo? Can't remember. So that's there, and that's the same again. Not printed anything for 2 years. It's been one of those times. That's it. Yeah. So yeah. Heater at the bottom, which is still in there somewhere. Underneath, you can't see it, up in there. Yeah, this printer was built only to make ABS enclosures. So it's built for one thing. It wasn't built for printing many things. It was it was made and designed to print ABS enclosures for industry. And that's what it done. It printed about 50 of them. They are in use today, and this thing's never been used since. Such a shame. But I hope to repair it and fix it soon. I mean, yeah, the amount of pieces that I've got for building printers that I've printed, that I was going to build a bigger version, and just run out of time. And my health, I had a big operation about a year or so ago, and that took me off the scene for some time. So I'm only recovering still at the moment, so I'm only just sort of coming back to do things. But the first thing I wanted to do was a CNC machine. So I've got mine there, which is a steel frame, welded construction will be. And this is my aluminium version, which will do 8x4 sheets. But this isn't my machine. Make sure I don't trip over from your laptop across the workshop. So this is his machine, still currently being built. Yeah, lots going on at the moment. All sorts going on, really. So I plan on putting some videos up of the build of this one and the build of that one, if he lets me, because it's not my machine. But yeah, hopefully maybe put some videos up and maybe get back into 3D printing when I can. I have missed 3D printing, I must admit. It's such a different manufacturing process and all of this sort of stuff. It's good to be able to print something as opposed to grind it, mill it, weld it, cut it. Just press a button and out it comes. It's fantastic, isn't it? I do miss having the use of that machine, I must admit. Never mind. It did actually. I come in one day and it was on a final print for, I think, print number 52. One of the belts had snapped on the core XY, and the whole thing had just carried on, and it had ripped everything apart. So it even twisted the linear rails. So it's never been repaired since that day that I come in after leaving it running one day. And yeah, there was nuts and bolts and springs flying everywhere still. It was still in motion when I found it, totally tearing itself apart. It was sad and funny at the same time, but that was the end of that. So it's never been repaired. I will fix it one day, I'm sure. Right, well, I think I'm going to call it quits for my first live stream for 2 years. So but thank you for coming on. Excellent to see some people are up this time of night and surfing YouTube and thinking about CNC machines and making stuff. It's all good. So see you all on another one very soon. Thanks for coming. Yeah, they combine, aren't they? CNC and a 3D printer, the two tools hand in hand, the things you can make with the two. So yeah, it'd be good to have that working and have that repaired, but maybe in the very near future. So all the best. Take care. Thank you.